finding people with the right kinds of mindsets. I think you can use a lot of the ideas from behavioral based interviewing to do this. And like
Mhm.
kind of the little acronym for that is a STAR: situation, a task, an action, a result. So behavioral based interviewing is the assumption that people's past behavior is the best predictor of their future behavior. So if you want
Mhm.
someone who takes the lead, you ask them about a situation where they had to take a lead amid ambiguity.
Hmm.
What was the thing they had to do? How did they do it? And what happened? And
Hmm.
so my recommendation is to adapt that technique a little bit. I call it a SOAR: a situation, an outlook, an action, and a result. So, if I want people who are comfortable with ambiguity, with messy problems, like tell me about a time you dealt with a really messy problem where it was just really unclear, like it didn't
Hmm.
belong to anyone. And then I don't want to go right to what did they do. Here's the piece. It's the O part of that is I want to know their outlook. I want to know, how did they think about it? Was this messy problem an inconvenience, somebody else's job that they had to come in and save the day? Or was this like, sort of a delicious problem? Like, oh, this is interesting. Like, it's not really my job, but this was like the most important thing to the company. So like, this is like, and so I want to like spend a lot of time understanding how they thought about it, because how they thought about that is how they're going to think about these problems.
Yeah, 100%.
So use this SOAR
I like that.
technique and really it's funny, I've used this myself, and everyone wants to move off of like the O part and get right to the A, the action. So it's situation,
Mhm.
outlook, action, result. And I'm like, no, tell me a little bit more about how you thought about that. Like, what was the assumption? What were you telling yourself? Like, and it's funny, like people are like, why does that matter? I'm like, oh, that's what we're hiring. We're hiring a mindset, not a
Mm.
skill set.